Okay, so today I'm going to be showing off the iMac G3. This is one of the older versions, as there's no RAM expansion on the bottom or any of the extra ports. There's just this side panel, which it's supposed to unhinge like this, but the hinge is broken, so it just snaps in now. I know this angle's bad, but you can still see it. So it's got a microphone port, a headphone jack, Ethernet, and LAN, and two USB, two jacks here. Both of these are headphone, oddly enough. I think it's stereo for if you want to hook a speaker up to it. Then it has the CD drive. CD's only, no DVD. You will notice this is the old font that they used on these as well. They also used this on the first iPod and then never used it again. But yeah, this font is pretty iconic for early Apple devices. And it looks blue in person. It looks more purple on camera. It is a purple iMac. It has a little bit of age. It's really good condition, and I think I only got it for $4. It's pretty great. The mic on the top has a little bit of yellowing because there's a rubber seal around it, and that started to yellow over time, but that's just about all that's yellowed, really. We have the Apple logo, still shiny and brand new. And then this side, there's nothing over here. You can see, like, it's not very clear. Even if I get a flashlight, it's still very opaque. You can see inside a little bit. If you look back in there, you can see just barely one of the anodes to the tube and the flyback, and then the power supply for the actual computer, because the top half is high voltage and the bottom half is low voltage. And then the iconic handle, which no one ever used and no one ever will use because it feels like it's gonna fall off. Obviously it's not. It's very well held in there, but I don't trust it personally. So let's turn it on. Okay, so here it's turning on. Strobe warning. The frame rate on the iMac is like, I think it's 32 frames or 64. Either way, when I set it to highest refresh rate, it still doesn't match the speed of my phone camera, so it will flicker a little. Yeah, you can see the flicker. It's not like that in person, it's just on video that it flickers. So again, strobe warning. But yeah, and then here's the boot up running 8.6. I believe these can run up to macOS 13. I know they can't run anything past that for sure, but I'm pretty sure they can go up to 13. And then here's the boot screen with the little Finder logo. Just starting up. It always takes a while to boot. I haven't factory reset it, as there are a lot of files from the last person. They didn't take the hard drive out or anything. Again, I got it for $4, so like on a $4 machine, I wouldn't expect the hard drive to be missing. It'd either be like missing and the RAM would be missing, and it'd just be like the case in the motherboard, or it's some old guy selling his computer. And in this case, it was some old guy selling his computer. Anyways, I would use a capture card. Don't own one. Be nice to have. But anyways, it's hard to see these apps. It really is. This one, it's called IJO. I don't know what it is. Yeah, see, could not find. Like, a lot of the stuff on here is a software disk, and I don't have the software disk. Like, they have Norton antivirus, a really early version, Microsoft Office 98, that's old. Christmas card list 2001, that's interesting. Like Grandma's turkey stew or something. Well, we'll get to that in a second. This little bar, I'm pretty sure you can move it. I don't know why it's up here. I'll get to that later. You can press this to minimize, press it again, open. And then here's like CD files, color. So if I want, I can click here. I can change it to gray. Or I can change it to 256 colors. It looks really bad like that. I can change it to just iMac. Oh, IMac's not a setting, I thought it was. I can change it to thousands of colors and millions of colors. Of course, millions and thousands look the same, and there's no internet access, so everything I put on here has to be via USB. So, all you see here is all that I have. I'm gonna try to get, like, retro games, like Doom running, maybe even Minecraft. We'll find out. We have this up here. I think this is the DVD drive. No. This is, like, the software and stuff, I believe. Yeah. No, an antivirus, web pages, utilities. Yeah, so this is, like, all the saved stuff. Yeah, and then gonna go down to this old keyboard, Command Q, and now it's closed. But anyways, let's get to the interesting part. So, not Christmas card list. It shows the general area of where I live. Turkey stew. Microsoft Word 98, Macintosh edition. Copyright information, and then like the licensing. The product ID is 82979 270 938632430981. In case you want to steal my product ID. Not that I care, it's Windows 98. Or a Windows 98 version, yeah. So here's the turkey stew. Let's full screen it here. Yeah, turkey stew. Boil meat from bones. Refrigerate. When cool, skim fat from top. Discard it and the bones. Pick meat into small pieces, put in broth. Cook for 1 to 2 hours. Add dry bean and pasta mixture. With spices. Holiday soup mix from Amish store. We live kind of by Amish country, so that's what that means. I don't know what holiday soup mix means. But anyways, soak overnight in refrigerator, simmer for several hours. I want to assume that's after you leave it in the fridge overnight. And then add cut up carrots, onions, and celery, etc. Add salt, pepper, Lowry's seasoning, your choice, to taste. Simmer, add water as necessary. Enjoy. I'm going to assume Lowry. Lowry. Duh, Lowry. Yeah, it's Lowry. So I'm going to assume Lowry is a person. So, yeah, that's the only important file on here. And then if I want to close this bar up here, just do Command Q. Where's Q? Command Q, and it closes. The trash can. Nothing interesting. I do have a disc to put in here, but I don't know if I should put a disc in here because all of the music I have is copyrighted. So I guess I'll put a disc in. It's Beastie Boys. The disk drive popped off. A little secret, this part is glued on because it popped off when I took it apart to see inside. I'm not doing that again. That was such a hassle. Sorry I didn't film it. But yeah, so the disc, shut it. Take a second here. Loads up. Oh, actually, it's gonna start instantly, so let me... I gotta talk over the music really loud. But yeah, you can hear the speakers. They're halfway decent. So that's... I mean, for an old computer like this, it's pretty good. So we open this menu, I'm gonna have to hit eject before I get copyrighted. Alright, we just ejected the disc. Take the disc out. Yeah, so it's pretty... For its era, 1999 to 1998, 1999, early 2000s. It's honestly a pretty good machine. Everything's plug and play. Not a lot of driver installs. So yeah, I mean, for modern browsing, I wouldn't pick one up. But It's honestly, for its time, it was very capable.